Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Tilly at your service. Today we're kicking off the collections. We're starting with the Suit and Tie Rainbow collection. Usually this is the simplest one to do because I just have to pair white with some poppy colors. They're always the same. This one is simple. So this is it's the Suit and Tie Rainbow Collection Carcharodontosaurus edition. I'm getting nervous every time I try to say this name, so I'm like, what if I do it wrong? It puts pressure on me. Yeah. The only thing, there's two things. Oh, I guess technically there's three things. First one is, we play in a private server, we have dino storage, adds more colors, and I do not know which ones. If you want to know, Google. And then I'm sure, because there's a lot of colors that are quite alike. So if you find one color when I'm going through these that you really like, I'm pretty sure you can find something similar in the original colors. You alright? Second thing is, they pastel very well, as you can see, especially on this side. They're gorgeous. Even lighter colors on them, like light blues, pinks, like the lighter color in general looks really nice on them. They're also true to their color. The white is pretty white. I'm sure it could be even whiter, but it's more than enough. I would also like to say that if you want to do this, if you want to pastel them, stick to the most vivid and bright colors, because I'll show you. There's only one way to do this, really. Oh no! Oh, she can't fly. Why is it when I need to fly, because I need to show you guys something, then I can't? But when I'm doing it by myself, I can do it perfectly fine. Maybe it's because it's just peer pressure? Pure pressure? Maybe it's because I get nervous. I'm like, they're going to laugh at me if I miss this. And then it's like I jinx myself. But yeah, so as you can see, this is color 69. Which is this deep magenta color. Now, as you can see on this one, it's not showing up very well on the back. Especially if you compare it to the neon red that's next to me. You can see you're not seeing really seeing the spots. Or some of the markings on the back as well. But if we hop over here to the black one, you can see how it usually really looks. This is how much markings it usually has. And on the white, that is not, I clicked the button there. That is not showing up very well. I'm hiding some fjord hogs underneath. Don't look. So many projects, so little time. But yeah, so that's something to keep in mind. If you want to pastel these, because you definitely can. You can do a two-tone as well. I do that quite often, do a brighter color, lighter color on the belly, or opposite way if you want to do it. But usually I put a brighter color on the belly and then a deeper color of the same color, on the top. That way it's two-toned, still in the same family. I mean, you could also, I do this usually a lot as well. I'll put a pink on the belly and a blue on the back. You can pastel them to pretty much anything you like, basically. I don't know if I said three things. Anyways, one other thing to think about is, because they're on two different sides, lighting is going to be beneficial for my left. And I made it that way since I put all the black ones on this side, because you can barely tell when they're on the other side. The whites are quite bright and light anyways, so you can see them. Anywho, that's enough for me babbling. Let's get into the collection. So all of these have color number 36, albino white. Okay, so that's the white color that's on these. I'm sure if it doesn't exist in the normal game, you can substitute it either with like 18 or the near white, which is like 55 color. I do think both of those exist in the normal game. Yeah. So I'm not gonna mention the white color every single time because that's just gonna. Now you know, okay? So first one is 69, which is that like deep magenta, raspberry red color. We then have color number 1, the neon red. This could be substituted with 212 or 212, depending on how you want to say it, because they're identical. So if you have either 212 or 1, if you have dino storage, they're interchangeable. The next one beside that is 75, which is one of the punchy orangey colors. It's a true orange, I'd say. We then have color number 4, which is neon yellow. It's actually showing up yellow. I'm so excited. It's actually showing up yellow on these, which is so nice. Because on the other dinosaurs we have had, both like Fjord Hawks, Desmodus, and on the Andrews, they're not showing up properly yellow. It's kind of a little bit off and weird. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Then we have one of the deeper colors. I believe this is 87. It took me a while, but it's one of my favorite greens. But as you can see in this case as well, just like I said with 69, or like the first one, because it's a deeper color, you can barely tell that it's there. So like I said, that's something to think about. And then you have the neon green next to that, which is color number 3. We then have 59, I believe, which is the turquoise, the lightest turquoise color. That's that one. We then have cyan next to that. Cyan always shows up, man. Both 59 and cyan always shows up. They're just nice. And then next to that we have the teal, which is 94. As you can see as well, teal isn't showing up very well. Mostly on the spikes and around the mouth. You can't really tell that it's on the belly. But in this case, for example, like you could put the teal on the top and then the cyan on the bottom. You know, it's a two-tone, but looks good together. Then we have the neon blue, and for being like a deeper blue, color number 2, it actually shows up pretty well, but it is a neon, like what I would call a neon highlighter, or if you want to call it a highlighter. But like, to me, they're neon. And as you can see, that's showing up pretty well, both on the belly. The markings on the face is quite clear, and so is the spikes. Yeah, probably the markings on top are showing up better too. We then have the last two, which is magenta, number 6. That's the pink, neon pink magenta color. And then the last one is one of the purples. I put the true purple in here, so it's 207. I think that's the purple I usually use. Because I don't want like a blue leaning purple or a pink leaning purple. Yeah, you can in the background you can see my cyan Carcharodontosaurus. That's mine. That's the one I'm currently riding. She might not stay that color, but that's how she's looking right now. Right, let's go from this side. It doesn't matter if we're doing it from this side. Usually I run all the way over there and I do it. But we might as well start from this side this time, okay? So this is 207. 207, like I said, the purple. It's the true purple. And obviously, this is on a black. So with the black, you can either pick color number 79 or 201. Those are the truest black. The blackest black in the game. Now, I don't know if they're... I think maybe 79 is in the original game. But if not, you have 56, which is like the near black. So it's like the closest to black you can get. Or I believe color 14 is black as well. So there's options. But this is the blackest black that's in the game. So 79 or 200 is the black. And then, like I said, with this one, it's 207. That's the purple. We then have the magenta again, color number 6. Then it's blue, color number 2, the neon blue. We then have teal. As you can see also on the black, they're showing up very vivid. It doesn't really matter what, if you put like a dark or like a deep color or if it's a light color, you know, it pops off either way. But yeah, so that's the 94. We then have cyan, color number 5, which is stunning. I might be rocking one of these. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's gorgeous. The cyan and the black is gorgeous. We then have the turquoise, 59, the lightest one. And then we have the neon green, which is color number 3. We now can see how color 87 looks. Isn't he gorgeous? So he or she. I'm not sure if it's a he or a she. But isn't this color gorgeous? Like, one of my favorite greens of all time. Both in the game and outside the game. You can fight me for it. Oh, well, I mean, you can fight me for it, but I will never abandon it. It's just my favorite color of all time. And then we have color number 4, which is the neon yellow. We then have 75, very orange. And then the neon red, which, like I said, interchangeable either with color 212 or color number 1. They will do the exact same thing. And then last but not least, and not any less gorgeous than the others, is the 69 color, the raspberry red, that I really like. It's borderline a little bit too pinky for me. But I think in the right mix, it's stunning. And yeah, so that's the entire rainbow collection. Are you excited we kicked off it? Like the collections? Because I am. Like, I'm doing more and more of these. So the ones that I've been working on the most the last few days, because I usually pick a few, so I don't do all of them at the same time. So I've been working on this one. I then got super duper excited because I was like, we can cut and candy these. Like, literally, we can pastelize them with other than just the white. Like, they're pastelable. I don't think that's a word. But you can pastel them, which is, the pastel collection is what I call the cotton candy collection. See, I'm too excited. I can't even fucking talk. So yeah, I've been working on that. I finished also the Nana collection, which is the pink and purple and red collection. It's called the Nana collection because it's like her favorite colors. And then I've also almost finished the Ghost collection, which is the grays. Like grays and blacks. Like whatever doesn't fit in here, but it's kind of like neutral, goes in there. I guess you can say. So yeah, that's all of them. Aren't they majestic? Like, I hope you love these as much as I do. I mean, I know they're really simple and it's not a lot of effort. Well, other than like breathing all the colors, because even with my rates, like even if it's like instant, it will at least take me 1 or 2 weeks, usually. And I've been like pretty much working on these pretty much like day and night, both in mornings and early mornings, pretty late nights, is what I've been doing. Or it would have taken even longer. But I'm hoping, since we have rolled out all the stacked colors, different regions, I'm hoping we can also roll out the collection in a pace where it's like 1 video per day, and in 2 weeks we would have gotten the whole Carcharodontosaurus done. That's the plans. If nothing goes wrong, those are the plans. Anyhow, get excited. There's more of these coming. Give us a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I appreciate them. It's actually really exciting when people leave them. So leave more of them, please. It will make my day. And I appreciate you watching. I don't know if I just said that. Subscribe, obviously, if this is something you would like to see more. I had like a weird hiccup going on while I was talking. Sorry. And now, yeah. It's the first video of the day. I'm a little bit wishy-washy all over the place. But yeah, I'll talk to you at another time. Goodbye.